Good evening and welcome to another episode of Fiji Foot. Tonight we have an action-packed show lined up for you as we bring the highlights of the ASP Premiership semi-final, league highlights from Lawanga Park, and then the final build-up to the OFC Under-20 playoffs. Fijian international Roy Krishna played a huge role in guiding Waitakere to the final of the New Zealand ASP Premiership. Krishna claimed a hat-trick against Hawke's Bay United in the second leg of the semi-final.
Here today. This was the opening goal after just 2 minutes. Roy Krishna's first attack on goal. It was a long-range shot, didn't have much power. There might have been a hint of a deflection, but when he gets running at defences start to open up. And as we've seen so often in the past, Roy Krishna knows his way to goal. It's his 15th strike of the season. And the ideal start for the minor premiers. A horror start for Hawke's Bay United. Another long ball into the penalty area. Danny Robinson had to punch clear. Dakota Lucas, was that handball outside the box? Lucas thought so. Danny Robinson wasn't in a hurry to see what Matt Conga had to say. And the replay, perhaps inconclusive. Penalty, 22 minutes. Cole Peverley makes no mistake. He scored last week from the penalty spot, and he does so again this week. 1-1. And game on. Good moment for Peverley, the former All-White. And then Connor Tinian. Dakota Lucas did all the build-up work. The marking wasn't the greatest. Connor Tinian just kept his cool. And with the left foot opened up, shrugged off Roy Krishna like he wasn't there, beats Danny Robinson, and it was 2-1. Now at this juncture, Hawke's Bay were just 2 goals away from taking the game to extra time. Certainly a massive ask, with almost an hour of the game still left to play, but more than coach Chris Greatholder would have wished for. In 39 minutes, another opportunity. And look at that, could he have done a wee bit better? Stephen Hindmarch. It was a great through ball. He's outpaced Jake Butler, scuffs the first shot and gets no luck with the rebound. Well, Roy Krishna takes on Aaron Jones here, but what we don't see in the build-up to this goal is Hawke's Bay self-destructing in midfield. Cole Peverley came up short with a back pass to Bill Robertson, and Roy Krishna just nipped in, went straight at Aaron Jones. That extra yard of pace and the left foot shot gave Gillespie no hope, and that was 2-2. And 6-3 on aggregate. And there was an opportunity right near the death. Ryan De Vries, his curling shot hitting the crossbar, and that might well have put this game to bed. In fact, Richard Gillespie took one look at it and knew instantly that that was going to be a shot he could do nothing about. So plenty for both coaches to think about. Paul Marshall will be slightly relieved that Waitakere have come back. And at half-time, it's Waitakere United 2, Hawke's Bay United 2. Well, this was a clear-cut penalty. The header straight into the hand. Cole Peverley sticking the ball in the back of the net. No chance for Danny Robinson. Peverley electing for power over placement. His third goal of the tie. And just on the hour mark, Dan Morgan winds in this cross. And Matt Kineen rose above everybody in the Bay box and just guided this header into the back of the net. Former Napier boy enjoying his moment here at Fred Taylor Park against some familiar old faces. Well, this one came back off the crossbar. The woodwork got a good solid workout today. Stephen Hoyle's right foot shot lashed into the back of the net, and that put Hawke's Bay United 4-3 up. Excellent finish. The header had Robinson in trouble, and the finish was deadly. Well, Waitakere were level again. This time it was Ryan de Vries with the finish, 4-4. And then Roy Krishna for his hat-trick with a left foot shot. Goal number 17 of the season for the Fijian international. Absolutely magnificent stuff. And that really more or less gave Waitakere a good firm side of the grand final. That made it 5-4. And then with time running out, Hawke's Bay running out of energy. Jake Butler round Richard Gillespie. Easy tap in for the skipper. Waitakere United 6, Hawke's Bay United 4. Hawke's Bay had just run out of energy. They had pushed further and further forward in an attempt to retrieve the situation. And Butler made no mistake.
Yeah, now we're gonna focus on the final first, and then if it's done, then next thing is our league. So first is the final.
So only important events coming next month.
Yeah, I know. Just most important is our recovery. We need to rest well, and I need a good ice bath, and then ready for the final, and then recovery well, and then prepare for the big games, our league.
It's been an absolute pleasure to bring you all the
Waitakere faces Auckland City this weekend.
Park in the second leg of the semi-final. On behalf of FBC TV and everybody here at Fred Taylor Park, I wish you well and see you again.
The Fiji Sun GP Batteries National Football League continued last weekend. Suva, after a short break, was back to the winning ways when they took on Navua last Sunday at Lawanga Park. Here are the highlights. After upsetting Jacks Nedi, Nandronga was expected to beat Tavua when they clashed at Lawanga Park. Here are the highlights from the match.
We'll have to go back to the drawing board, and we need to get few more players in the striking force. We have to strengthen our team in striking force because we are not scoring goals. That is the main problem at the moment we are facing. So next week definitely we will be making some changes. We'll be getting few more youth players, and we'll be aside to reckon next week once we'll play. I believe we'll be playing Lambasa.
I told the boys before we left the camp that we have to lift our moral of the game up a little bit against after the games against Nedi. So we have to lift our game a little bit up. So we have to continue winning from when we beat Nedi. And I told the boys starting from Nedi, Tavua and the other game. So we have to keep on winning now. You know, Nadronga when they play, when they went inside the field, they always say Hakwa Nadro. So we have to show the people that we can play soccer and we can beat any other teams.
The stage is set for the OFC Under-20 World Cup playoffs. The local organizing committee chairman Bob Kumar says everything is in line for a successful event.
Yes, we are very much ready, and the event is being hosted in association with the Australian Football Confederation, and Fiji being the host will play a major role in coordination. In fact, I was in Lautoka yesterday to inspect the ground and other facilities, so I am quite satisfied with the arrangements so far. I even visited the Churchill Park, I looked at the change room and had talks with the Lautoka City Council on the arrangements. I also inspected the hotels where the teams are going to stay. The team, Vanuatu team is staying at the Cathay, and PNG and New Caledonia are staying at 70 seafront restaurants that we have inspected. We have also made arrangement with the travel arrangement, with the bus transport and etc. I had meeting with Lautoka people on the ball boys and liaison officers, so everything appears to be under control.
Kumar also had some news which is sure to excite football fans in Fiji.
Well, it's an honor for Fiji football to be hosting this Oceania playoff. It's a big event, it's an international event, and it gives an opportunity for our local people to see a top-class football played in our own home ground. And to make it more interesting, we have kept the gates open. There will be no charges, no gate charges. We are requesting our people to come forward, watch the games and support our team. And as you say, what it opened, it's an opportunity, and we have been noted for our well organized event performances, etc. in the past. And Oceania, together with other countries, are sort of banking on Fiji FA to make sure that the tournament is hosted in the top banner.
The Fiji side play the opening match next Thursday, 2 p.m. against Vanuatu. As part of the build-up this year, the Fiji Under-20 side played Amical FC of Vanuatu this past Wednesday.
Yes, I'm quite happy with the performance of the boys today. The way they played is wonderful, and we are improving. Yes, we have some weaknesses, some minor points to be rectified. We were a little bit slack in the first half. Things were not working out well for us in the first half, but in the second half we managed to do it.
What's the target like for the under-20 playoffs?
We will improve game by game to perform better in the tournament.
So you hope to probably qualify from the pool stages?
That is what every coach will hope, but we go on a low profile.
Tonight we bring you the last highlights from Fiji's campaign at the last Under-20 playoffs. After a draw and a loss, Fiji beat American Samoa to book a place in the semi-final against New Zealand. Here are the highlights.
So with a venomous shot, pace on it. One challenge evaded. He may take on a second here. He cuts inside. What a ball! Galbraith with a chance. 2-0. 2-0. Superb piece of play by Marco Rojas, and a deadly finish by Ethan Galbraith.
Lovely ball right in between the two defenders, who's picked up unmarked Galbraith, and a lovely finish there.
Well,
and he's just dived in and taken his legs out.
From behind, Dakota Lucas. And it's saved, but the rebound is put away.
That penalty, but only very late as the keeper saved it.
Well, Lucas finishes it and Jacques, but New Zealand have won it back. It's Ryan Kane now. Rojas is unmarked in the penalty area. If he can find Rojas, Goes for Bevan, and it's
And
in.
good goal. Nice finish by Andy Bevan. But well created by Ryan Kane.
Well, New Zealand
You
coasting
see
here.
Yeah, and Kane just made a run into the box and unselfishly cut the ball back as the two defenders have gone for goal. But lovely first time finish by Bevan, the top. I think the Fijians will be really disappointed. Yeah, taking the pace off the ball and he's just dropped it in front of Kane. It's skidded away, but he's managed to get his wrap his left peg around it.
Well, he also took a bit of a shove from the defender.
The keeper's come out and just completely missed it as well. But no, well done to Ryan Kane. Nice goal. And probably, you know,
Please support our national under-20 side in their bid to qualify for the FIFA Under-20 World Cup. Have a safe weekend and good night.